Good morning. Welcome to Yap.
Good morning.
Richie's in the building. After he almost died.
Hey,
Don't do that again, man.
you get that.
Take care. Take it easy. Stop ego lifting.
Nah, it's kind of good.
Yeah.
Lifting without a spotter.
Ah, boy, let it go.
Bench. Are you good?
I can't lift. I was trying to like cross my legs, but that shit is not possible. I can't lift it that high. It's literally. It feels like
It's almost like you're the one that almost died in the gym.
No,
you're
yeah.
dying after the gym.
I definitely did, and
You got victimized by the leg day.
yeah, and
Yeah.
even worse, it was all on camera, so I had to be like, I can't fail now on my camera, like on camera, like because Stan was just
Yeah.
like all in my face. Like
That's
that.
right.
And
You do get that, like your first proper like leg day, but then like after a few,
how many?
like 5 to 10, you don't get the DOMs as bad.
Yeah.
But like the first few, you're like, I am never doing that shit again.
Bro, it's bad. It feels like my legs are like filled with concrete.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They feel like they're gonna snap. You just gotta walk.
Yeah. But it's cool 'cause
Walking
I
is the
have-
key.
I have like the walk of
And
like a
stretching.
D2 football player now. Like I can walk, like start limping and shit, and like I can wear Crocs and start dragging my feet on the floor. Aura. Anyways, how's life?
Life's good.
Yeah.
It's been busy here at Taz.
Yeah.
We're pumping out some beautiful strategies for clients. Some really, really fun prototypes in the mix this month in terms
Yep.
of client content. And I'm here at Yap, which is always the highlight of my week.
Damn, don't say that, bro. Yesterday I was fucking tired as fuck, and I went to Woolworths, our local supermarket, and I saw that we had Prime Energy. I tried Prime Energy.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I thought Prime was an energy drink.
No, the Prime actual drink is a hydration drink, and they made like an energy drink of the hydration drink.
Oh,
It's like fizzy and all.
true.
not bad.
I've not had either of them.
Yeah. You've never had Prime?
No.
Yeah, it's too expensive. It's like $5 for
Well, like $1, isn't it? Now?
Well,
It's
when
on
they were
cans.
about to like... when
Isn't
they
it
were
real
about to expire-
sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't
too
like
sweet,
it.
they said.
I won't like it.
It's like artificial, like...
Yeah, no, I hate that. I hate those kind of drinks.
Yeah. Speaking of drinks... Speaking of drinks, Coke is in the mix. Coke is in the news recently. They're under fire, actually, because they had promised the people to come out. So they came out with this new ad saying they're coming out with a new flavor called Coke Spiced. Spiced with a D. And it promised, like, the ad never said it was spicy, but I mean, you can infer from the name that it's going to be spicy. And they never described the actual flavor in the ad. It just kind of, the camera just like zoomed into the person's throat, pause, and it just showed like what the emotions are. And it's like nose popping and some other examples and
I
stuff.
did see that ad. I mean, it didn't imply that like you're going to be like hot. But
Yeah.
Spicy is spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's spiced, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's a very small nuance in how many people get. And yeah, I guess the whole thing, I saw the article was, it wasn't spicy, obviously.
No.
It was more like a cinnamon flavor people were describing it as. And so they're like, the fuck Coke, this is mid.
Yeah.
This isn't like what we signed up for.
No.
And apparently it's not that nice either, which
No.
like if it was like only subtle but it was nice, then
Yeah.
sure. But someone was saying, I saw online that it tastes like dead flowers,
Dead flowers.
which is a terrible indictment of the flavor.
Yeah. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a tricky one because, they came out with this ad, like, you'd think they're coming, like, with a flavor that's never been done before, which is probably true. Like, on paper, a spiced flavor in a soft drink is kind of like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. It's like Dr. Pepper, I guess. In the States, they have that. And in other places, they have Dr. Pepper's a lot more common.
Yeah. And they
Dr.
came out
Pepper
with...
doesn't call itself spicy, does
No.
it? It's cinnamon.
Yeah. And they came out with two versions. One's like a regular Coke Spice, and one's a Coke Spice with like a hint of raspberry, I want to say. This was back in February of this year, actually, believe it or not. But I had never heard of it before, like, yesterday. And, so the gist is they took 7 weeks of campaigning with the ads, which is not common for Coke as a brand. Coke as a brand usually takes like a year to start rolling out ads. Even like when they're like sponsoring like football tournaments and stuff, they start like promoting that stuff like a year before. Like when it comes to like the Euros, when it comes to the World Cups and stuff.
Yeah, it was like flavor development as well, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
they only took 7 weeks to
From
to
dot
land
zero
the flavor.
to release,
Yeah, I mean,
just under 2 months.
My thing is like, should it really take that long? I don't know what goes into
Yeah.
like testing and stuff, but obviously like they cut some corners
Yeah.
in testing and
Yeah.
didn't land on well,
Yeah.
I would say their usual quality, but I hate Coke.
Yeah.
So
Okay, just
They-
before we get into that,
Yeah.
I think just going on the ad one more time is that like they did promise. Again, I don't want to say they promised anything spicy, but the visuals that they showed was like it was inferring the idea that it's gonna be spicy, it's gonna be fiery, if anything. Like it's just like it's almost like having pop rocks in your mouth, kind of spicy, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I would
Yeah, yeah,
imagine
yeah.
to be a Coke Spice thing. I
it's like a
but- and
five
then-
gum thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then the second it came out, people tried it, and yeah, they said that it tastes like dead flowers. They said it tastes like a old like Christmas cake. Like it was bad. It was really bad.
I hate Christmas cake as well.
It was so bad they had to pull it from shelves,
Yeah.
which is like kind of a big deal for a brand like Coke to like back down like that
Yeah.
this quick. Like I think they only released it for just under a month or just over 2 weeks, and within a month they like pulled it from all retailers.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just like due to the customer's dissatisfaction.
When you do something like that, you definitely impact your brand a little bit. It's hard because something like Coke is such a big brand.
Yeah.
But the analogy I like to use is like a brand can show up like a friend would show up. And like
Yeah.
if you're a Coke customer and a regular Coke buyer,
Yeah.
then you feel a certain way about Coke like you would feel a friend, obviously not as strongly.
Yeah.
But it's like if a good friend kind of let you down,
Yeah.
they're still your friend. These people are still probably going to buy Coke because they've been buying Coke for a long time.
Yep.
But they might feel a little bit less
Yeah.
about their friend, and maybe if it's not the first time, if they had some bad experiences recently,
Yeah.
maybe they'll change shit.
They'll do the switch. Now
Drink
I
some
want to say
fucking
you're in the
water.
minority by liking Pepsi over Coke. Why are you different? What happened in your life to?
Pepsi's better, man. Pepsi's just straight up better.
So what kind of Pepsi do you drink? Just for the record,
I drink Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max.
And we call it Beepus.
Beefus. And so you'd rather Beepus Max over Coke Zero,
Oh yeah,
unironically.
Coke Zero tastes like garbage. Coke No Sugar, the new one, like
Yeah.
the Coke, or there's like Coke Zero. There was Coke Zero, which tastes like chemicals.
Diet Coke.
And there was Coke No Sugar, which just tasted weird.
Yeah.
Now there's the Coke. There's like a combination. I find like that one's almost the worst iteration.
Yeah.
I will say, Diet Coke is good.
Right.
I do like Diet Coke.
What's the difference between Diet Coke and Coke Zero and Coke No Sugar?
I don't fucking know. I think it must be the type of sweetener they use.
Probably.
And then I just feel like that sweetener is probably closer or more similar to Pepsi Max because they hit the
Yeah.
same caramelly goodness.
Yeah.
And in terms of refreshing beverage, but yeah, I've never been a Coke guy.
But Pepsi tastes. I want to say Pepsi tastes more fruity, right? Like it's.
Apparently, the reason why Pepsi always wins at the blind taste tests is that it's slightly sweeter.
Yep.
So your first taste is like bitter. I just find it like so yum. I don't have I have like a small thin can.
Yeah.
I've actually Pavlov's dogged myself.
Yeah.
Because I had it so much after
Yeah.
lunch, and now like whenever I have lunch, especially if I eat anything spicy,
Yeah.
I'll just crave Pepsi Max. But 0 calorie, like fuck, you gotta have
Yeah.
you gotta have a little treat now and
Yeah.
then. I reckon the allegations around the whole cancer causing
Yeah.
unfounded
The aspartame thing?
unfounded yeah,
Yeah.
aspartame is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Apparently you need to have like a stupid amount for it to have any effect.
Yeah. More than like.
There's the whole glucose sensitivity side of
Yeah.
things, but
How much do you have per day? Just one?
just never
Yeah.
more than one.
Yeah. I heard who was it? I think it was Donald Trump that had like his diet came out and it was like he had 12 Diet Cokes a day or some shit like that. It's
Oh, do you know?
stupid.
Oh, who's the golfer? Oh, this is really annoying me because think about this dude weekly. No, I've lost it. This is golfer. He's like raw talent.
Deschamps?
No. Raw talent, big dude. He's like an old school golfer. Oh, it's really bothering me that I can't picture through his name. But anyway, his whole thing was like he'd rock up to the tee like a minute before tee time, no warm up, with a dart in hand.
Yeah.
And like they had tracked him over some rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, John Daly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Absolute machine.
Yeah.
He'd just show up and just punch like 12 Diet Cokes,
Yeah.
12 chocolate bars, no water,
Yeah.
a pack of smokes,
God damn.
and shoot like under par. And
Yeah.
like he was just an absolute, like
Yeah.
his body his poor body.
Yeah.
But then you also see photos of him now, and like he looks like he's 80, but he's like late 50s.
Yeah.
Like some of his competitors and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're a bit leathery because they're golfers, but
Yeah.
they look a lot younger.
It's rough.
It's taking its toll.
Definitely. I think, yeah, I don't know why Coke tried to do this whole thing of like jumping on the spice trend. I think it's almost pointless. Like, if anything, Coke should be the thing where it's like to combat the spice with, maybe.
Yeah. I think
They're just dick riding.
they're just trying new things. I think with your brand, like you've got the same formula for so long, they need to throw something out there to get that
it fresh.
relevance.
Yeah.
I feel like if they executed the flavor right, it's just another thing that sits on their shelves for a couple
Yep.
months. Although they're saying it was going to be like a permanent fixture originally, weren't they?
Yep.
But yeah, I think they're just trying new things. I think it's not a bad idea to have spiced Coke. At first, I was like, that's weird, but the only time I actually drink Coke is with rum, and you can get spiced rum. There's some
Yeah.
delicious spiced rums out there.
Life hack.
Shout out to Sailor Jerry's. You can have a spiced rum and Coke, delicious.
Yeah.
But if you think spiced Coke, my immediate reaction was like, oh, I don't know. But
Yeah.
like, if you just put a normal rum with a spiced Coke, maybe you could find a little combo there.
Yeah. Did you see you haven't tried their new thing with Oreo? Or have you?
I did. I tried
You
it.
did?
Yeah, I had a little sip of Carter's one.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Tastes like Oreos.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink Oreos though.
It tastes like ash. I was gonna say, I wasn't gonna back you up. Yeah, yeah.
Like it's not like it was like horrible.
No.
It was like it was almost uncanny valley.
Yeah.
Like
a
to
bunch
be
of
like,
melted Oreos.
full credit, like they made their drink taste like Oreos. Like
Yeah.
it definitely tastes like Oreos.
Yeah.
But it was I don't know. Like there's another thing where it's like they wonder whether they could, but they didn't stop to think that they should. You're like no one was asking for this.
Yeah, no, just fucking all the way.
Yeah. But I mean, there was a good collab, in my opinion, only because no one hates Oreos.
No.
People think a certain way about Coke.
They're universal loved.
But like people be like, oh, that's cool. Like even if they're trying like dumb or
Yeah.
they're like that's just a stupid idea, sure. But like most people will be like Oreos are cooler. Or
Yeah, I
coolish.
think the thing with Oreo is that like it almost has no like direct counterpart like Coke and Pepsi do. Like there's no
There'll be some like niche group who are like
Like
fuck
a knockoff
Oreos.
kind
We're
of
like what's Danya's like Filipino.
I have no idea what that is, but
She's
yeah.
still rather Oreos.
Yeah.
I think they're just
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah. And yeah, it just goes to show like I don't know. Sometimes like these like weird ass random collaborations do work.
Yeah.
Like I remember it wasn't really a collaboration, but like back in 2018 when Supreme was at its heights, they like unofficially, or I guess officially, they collabed with the New York Post, and they bought out the entire front page and just had the Supreme logo for the first page in 2018 for like one full day, which probably cost them fucking millions. But
Yeah. I've done that before in ad buying.
yeah,
You can do that. It's not a collab or anything. You just buy the front page. It's
Yeah.
usually fucking expensive.
Yeah.
But it's impact.
Yeah.
And they had impact. You're talking about it in 2024.
yeah. Alright, so I came up with a little game show yesterday.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to. I'm gonna throw some collaborations at you, and you're gonna tell me if they're good or not. So this game show was called Collab or Collapse. ChatGPT, welcome, thank you. All right,
I see what you did there.
but they're gonna be like across different genres and stuff.
Dramatic.
So
Collapse.
just dramatic collab or collapse. We should have like a little theme tune, you know, like when they like introduce like a new segment, they go like collab or collapse.
Carter, do your thing.
Yeah,
Is it
come
Carter
on.
eating?
David today. But
David?
Yeah.
Play a little jingle.
All right.
No pressure.
All right, ready?
Let's do it.
Nike and Off-White
Oh, collab.
collab.
That's
Okay.
rest in peace, Virgil.
Yeah, man. All right, Travis Scott McDonald's.
Collab.
All right.
Well, those poor fast food servers,
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a second.
they're like, yeah, I mean, obviously worked for them. It's and then they did the Fortnite. That was also a collab.
With Travis Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah. They also
That was sick.
They also did one where it was with Marvel, which I really liked.
Oh, the Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite Marvel. It was really good.
Cactus Jack did it first though.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
He did that whole
Trailblazer.
concert. That was like
Yeah.
experiential marketing, like 2022
Yeah.
at its finest.
Adidas, Kanye West, Yeezy. How you feel about
Obviously collab, but fuck Adidas.
it? Damn.
Love you, Kanye.
Yeah.
And now it's collapsed.
Yeah.
But shit, they made a lot of money off Kanye.
Yeah. So much. Red Bull GoPro.
Collab. These are all good collabs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a natural fucking alignment of brands if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
In terms of, it's weird because like it's a drink and a camera.
Mm.
But when you think of both of those brands, you're like extreme sports.
Yeah. Have you seen Tiffany and Co. and Supreme?
No.
No. So basically, they just made a bunch of, I don't know what you call them. Is it like charms? What's the thing that you play with on Monopoly, like the metal things?
Little trinkets.
Yes, trinkets. And they came out with like fully silver ones, and they had like a little Supreme at the bottom.
People have too much fucking money.
Yeah.
Collapse.
Yeah. Pepsi, Kendall Jenner.
Dude. So I'm so like, obviously collapse. This is a terrible ad. I don't know. I think I looked into like I love Pepsi.
Yeah.
And I just like also think like it's just a hilarious like failure of marketing. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna end racism with Kendall Jenner. Like,
It was super poor timing.
who sat in that boardroom not said anything?
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know damn well like an
Like, do they do it on purpose?
Yeah. I doubt it.
Surely
I doubt it.
not.
At that scale, surely not.
So like,
Yeah.
oh nah, that was something out of like The Onion, that ad.
Yeah.
But apparently they just fired the agency and like they were like took all the marketing in house and that was their first ad in-house team. It's like
They should have saved the news to like fire them after that campaign.
don't fire your agency.
Yeah.
Unless agency's shit.
Yeah.
But come talk to Taz. We'll tell you if your idea is bad.
Yeah.
Trust us.
Yeah.
Especially Nate.
Yeah. Oh, Nate. Yeah. Nate
Nate-
is cutthroat, bro.
Nate will tell you. I'll be nice about it. Nate will be like, this is fucking stupid.
Fire Festival X Ja Rule.
Cha.
I think they're coming up with a second one, you know.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And they were like, that's Collabs. That's
Yeah.
Collab. Obviously, Fire Festival's Collab.
Yeah.
I saw the guy and he like did this post the other day and he was like, oh, we've sold all these tickets.
Yeah.
We've got all these pre-sales locked in, so now we can start booking artists. And everyone's like, you're not booked artists, you're selling tickets?
It's gonna be Ja Rule again, headliner.
And
the
if you
opener.
fell for Fire 2, you deserve it.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
No, for real. Balenciaga Crocs.
Every ounce of my body wants to say collapse. But yeah, collapse.
Fair.
I'm not the target audience for that.
Yeah.
I love Crocs though.
Yeah.
I think Crocs are nice.
Crocs have so many collaborations. It's actually like really impressive.
Yeah.
Like, bro, their car stuff is so good. I really need those Lightning McQueens.
That's a brand that didn't run away from the criticism.
No.
Like I was rocking Crocs when I was like 10.
Yeah.
Because I was at the campground with the
Yeah.
fam and I was running around as a little fat kid.
Yeah.
Jump around the rocks, jump in the water. Utility of
Yeah,
a shoe.
definitely.
And now I'm like dad core, like using them to take out the bins and
Yeah.
stuff. They're a versatile shoe.
They're so good.
But they got so much hate. And the time period between me buying them again and me
Yeah.
having them back, even back then, people were like, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
When I was a little kid and kid.
Yeah.
But like,
Even still now, like, I mean, yes, now they're like more universally loved than ever, but it's still some pushback. Like, I pulled up to a football game with them and people were like, like, I'm not sure if like I think Crocs are cool. I'm just like, no one fucking asked you. Shut the fuck.
have you seen those memes where it's like, anything that can be applied to this meme is just like a beautiful human truth type thing.
Yeah.
But it's like the IQ bell curve.
Yeah,
And it's like
yeah.
the people at one end, like
Yeah.
people are like the low IQ people are like, Crocs are great.
Yeah.
People in the middle are like, oh, they're so stupid.
Yeah.
And then like really smart people are
Yeah.
like, Crocs are great.
Yeah. You just gotta accept it, man.
That's my take on Crocs.
Do you have Crocs right now?
Yeah, Crocs.
Yeah.
I got Crocs.
I got the McDonald's one.
Nice.
The red ones.
I do like them Lightning McQueens.
Yeah.
But we can't talk about Cars 2 again. It's
No,
had too much
no.
airtime on the show.
No.
But
they-
I got some Crocs.
Crocs did come out with like one that I really like. I'll just bring it up. Have you seen the Batmobile one?
Nah.
Oh, it's so fire. Look.
Fun fact about me while you pull that up is when I was in that little fat kid era, I ran around the bays, which is like a walk. I
Yeah.
walked it in my Crocs. Just like it's like a long walk
Yeah.
here in Auckland.
Silly.
I did that in my Crocs because it was just like I don't have running shoes.
Yeah.
Damn,
Bro, they're so good, bro.
those are sick.
So fucking good.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd wear those because
You don't?
But I like them.
Yeah.
I definitely wear the Lightning McQueens though.
Yeah. Lightning McQueens are so goated.
And the Maters.
Yeah, with the fucking little thing at the bottom. They even did one with Post Malone. I don't know if you saw it, but it was like a cowboy boot. Oh fuck, let me just pull it up.
I'm not a
real
big
quick.
Post Malone guy. Yeah.
No?
I don't know. Like he's cool, but I don't like his music that much.
Like now or before everything?
Both.
Damn, why?
I liked his first couple songs.
Allen Iverson? Allen Iverson?
Yeah,
White
that
Iverson?
was a good song. I don't know. He's a really cool guy, but I
Yeah.
just don't listen to his music.
Wait.
Maybe I'm sleeping on him. Maybe I need to have a look.
No, he's not. It's bad now.
Poppy.
Yeah, it's too. It's even country damn near. Like it's just like the
I don't mind country, but I
cowboy.
like country pop.
I don't know. If
Whatever
it's
the
Post
girls
Malone.
been playing in the office lately,
Yeah.
ain't it?
No.
Is it Sabrina Carpenter?
It's just like today's latest hits, and it's fucking. But if I speak, I'm in trouble. So
If I speak, I'm in trouble.
they have like the little thing on the
You
heel.
know those are comfy. Although I'll
Yeah.
be getting sweaty ankles.
Yeah. You know, fucking 3 hours working in that, fucking stank. But yeah, I think we're out of time. We gotta go, guys. Thanks so much for tuning into the podcast. Richie, any final words?
Thanks for having us. Get a spotter for your bench press.
Yeah. What he said. See you tomorrow.